All right, man, Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. Hit the thumbs up button if you like the content. So today, I'm going to be talking about Joe Buttons, talking about Kanye West, and we're going to watch a little video from Never Give Up. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. Yeah, man, so look, before I get into that, you know I got to get my spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you are on the fence and you don't know if you want to subscribe, let me work and earn your subscription today. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content. If you would like to donate to the channel, links will be on the screen, Cash App, all that good stuff. All the beautiful ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Yeah, man, they called me the hidden gem and all that good stuff. Somebody gave me that name, and it really stuck, and I really appreciate it. I had got another big donation today. Thank you very much. You know who you are. I really appreciate it. All these donations coming in, y'all really changed my life, and I'm going to be the best and work the hardest I can for you guys out here. I brought a nice new piece of equipment with the donations you guys gave me, and I really appreciate it. So look, man, just gonna make the show better. All right, man, so we're gonna get into this clip. The Joe Buttons talking about Kanye West, and you back. All right, so let's get it.
Hot tea.
All right, so Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign, they put out their new album, Vultures 2. And I don't know about y'all, but I haven't heard a lot of people talking about this album. And it's crazy because the first Vultures, it had a lot of fanfare. And now this album has come out and people have listened to it, but nobody's talking about it. So, of course, the Podfather spoke about the album on his latest podcast. Let's see what he had to say, and we're going to do a deep dive later. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe.
All right, this is Never Gave Up. Make sure y'all go to his page. I want to say something about that too. I don't know. I listened to Vultures 1 and 2, and I'll get my take on it at the end. But I'm really interested in seeing what Joe has to say about this. I'm really interested because, yeah, let me just see what Joe has to say.
He's just a weirdo, man. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it does not. This album, for me, yeah.
It felt like, I don't like lyrically and style-wise what he was doing vocally, like with rhyming-wise. The beats are all great. He picks good production, but it sounds like he was trying to chase, like, young kid shit.
That's what I got from the first half.
Yeah.
Like, it's the
cool.
play.
All right, so let me stop y'all niggas there. See, this is what really makes me mad with these podcasters. Like, it really does. So let me get this right. So you guys will sit here and y'all will defend to the end this other nigga. You know what I'm saying? Who's been doing the same teeny bop, trying to chase the teen audience forever. Y'all say this guy is amazing. But when he does it, Kanye, now all of a sudden, you feel like he's trying to chase somebody or chase something. And he's just a weirdo. But this other nigga's not a weirdo, though. This guy over here, he's not a weirdo. But this one is. But I'm going to let it go because I got a lot to say at the end.
Boy, Cardi, I'm good. I can't listen to that.
It sounds like you don't have nothing to say.
That too.
He ain't saying a fucking thing. He ain't rapping about shit. If the beat don't save it, then it just don't save it. Like y'all said, the mumbling.
You niggas, bro, I cannot believe you niggas is sitting here saying this right now. I can't believe that you niggas is actually saying this. When your mans don't rap about nothing. Your mans don't rap about absolutely nothing. And you niggas is literally sitting here saying that he's doing it. This is where your mans get his style from, by the way. He was the influence for your man. This guy right here, the same guy right here, this guy right here, this one. That's your man's influence. That's where he got his everything from. You know what I'm saying? He was the original. So remember that. But it cracks me up how y'all sit here and say stuff like that. Your man's not a weirdo? Not necessarily Joe's man's, but the other dudes. Come on, bro.
Fucking, I'm tired of this same old, just shut the fuck up already. And then if you're gonna do 2 projects with Ty Dolla, I do want to hear more Ty Dolla. I do.
I want to hear Ty Dolla be Ty Dolla.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I want to hear what you brought him here for,
right.
Which is not to be 2024 Charlie Wilson.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not that. That Donda album make it hard to Kanye.
But see with this, and you're totally contradicting yourself. You're saying that he's Charlie Wilson does not sing like a dude who's singing for teenagers, bro. But you're saying that that's what Ty Dolla $ign is doing on this album. He's Charlie Wilson. But then you're saying that you don't all the stuff that he's doing is for teens. And it's for people, he seems like he's targeting the teen audience. But then you in the same breath, you're saying that he's singing like Charlie Wilson. It's like, make your mind up. What are y'all talking about here? Is either he's singing like Charlie Wilson or he's singing for the kids? Which one? Because Charlie Wilson, last time I checked, he definitely don't be singing for no damn kids.
Just doing bullshit. I'm tired of the big dogs doing bullshit. Like, the big dogs ain't really,
Seems like they're trying to keep up with the disposable music era in a way that I don't want to hear that from the fucking geniuses and legends and...
Me either.
Take your time. It's cool. I'm not in no hurry.
But if I'm a big dog and I put in all this work, I kind of earned the right to do some bullshit if I want.
Nigga, shut up.
Yes, but...
Shut up. This nigga, I'm gonna tell you one thing I noticed about this nigga. He kind of not making sense nowadays. He's saying a bunch of shit that just sounds good. Shut up. Like, what are you talking about? Because you're a legend, I've been doing this forever, so I got a right to make some trash. Like, what? What are you talking about? So are you excusing the trash? Because you're basically saying that it's trash, but then you giving them an excuse. It's like you niggas just be talking to talk. So it's like, okay, what are we doing here? Are we saying that it's trash and it's unacceptable and you're not going to listen to it? But now in the same breath, you're sitting here saying that he should be able to make the trash. So why, if he should be able to make the trash and we should respect it, then how come you ain't listening to it, nigga? Why you ain't listening to it? You just said you ain't going. It's not for you. You ain't going. But at the same time, he's a legend. He should be able to make all the trash he wants. Like, what are you talking about, dog?
I've earned this to where I could experiment.
You can say what you want. Some of these names I didn't expect to be phased out before 2025. I'm not trying to have a talk about niggas' creative processes.
Got you.
I'm saying the niggas that ran shit forever in 2024 look phased out. They do.
But they had 20-year runs.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
No, I'm just saying.
What goes up must come down.
That's true. No, I'm just saying, but to think it happened to everybody.
But this feels self-inflicted a little bit. A self-inflicted fate.
Man, let me just let it go.
So
you think he feels like that though? You get what I'm saying? Like I think
he could tell a difference when they support you and when they not.
Oh, I believe that. But I'm saying I think
when they got their finger on you and when they take it off.
In his arrogant brain, because you got to think this nigga has a level of arrogance that's to the moon, deservedly so. He think this shit is fire. You think in his ears,
come on,
he's
bro.
putting out
Knock it off. Knock it the fuck off. I got so much to say. Listen, man. I'm sorry. I got to keep stopping it. Keep going.
I don't think that, yo.
I'm not even talking about the quality of the music. I'm talking about the reach of it, how far it goes, and the channels that he has to go through to distribute.
It. Got you.
It ain't the same.
It ain't as easy.
It ain't the same as these media companies and content companies making sure your songs are charted, making sure you are seen, making sure your album is heard everywhere. Yeah, he's just pressing the button and hoping that his fans.
But why does that matter to you? You the same guy who went against the industry. Now all of a sudden he has to have that? You the same dude that left rap because you didn't like the industry. what I mean by you niggas just be confusing when y'all talk. It's like, what are we talking about? Joe Budden. Because I know niggas always saying I put an S at the end of his name. Joe Budden. You are literally the guy who left the music industry because you hate the music industry. And you said they was playing games and it was a bunch of bullshit. Now you're saying that he has to do that. Now Kanye has to do it now.
He got enough of them to whereas it does something, but it ain't the niggas
being put in the right places.
Do you think he's actually like playing a chart game or trying to be number one? I don't think he's doing none of that. But you still, and I think he knows.
I think he is just because
the odds are stacked against him.
I think he is just because of those texts that leaked when Vultures 1 came out. The text that I don't want to say leaked, somebody put him out of him communicating with his team in the text thread about what needs to happen for this song to be number one or for this album to chart.
But wait a minute, Joe. I gotta call bullshit on that one too, because number one, you're the same person that champions. Things change, people change. Maybe he has a different change of heart now. Vultures 1 came out what, 2-3 years ago? About 3 years ago? About 2-3 years ago. I know it didn't come out last year. Maybe about 2 years ago. Vultures 1 came out. And now you're sitting here saying, well, I don't know if it was Donda. It might have been Donda. That was Donda. But either way, you clearly said that people change. You know what I'm saying? And you niggas should, and let me finish this out.
And it did chart. So it does. And Carnival or whatever was a hit.
Yeah, but even with Vultures 1, we had to go, like, if I already know what happened with that album, when Vultures 1 dropped, we had to go look for it.
True.
It was not on the first page. It wasn't, you just open and it's right.
Bro, if you a fan, that's what you're gonna fucking do, nigga. You're gonna go look for it. You're going to. And if he putting it on his own website, you don't have to go look for it. But you niggas feel like you so lazy that you can't even type a nigga name in to look for a song. That's how lazy you niggas is. It has to be on the first page, because if it ain't relevant to you. You niggas don't even realize how lazy y'all are. You type all day, but you won't want to type the artist's name in to look for a record? Come on, bro.
Yeah, we had to actually go search and find that album.
But that's speaking to Joe's point.
So I'm saying, if I know that, I might not be playing that game because I know I'm not getting them looks. So I'm still gonna put my music out the way I want to.
Yeah, but I think that. But Joe talked about the text message thread that got leaked.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. You wouldn't be having that conversation with your team. That's number one. And I think also in his brain, like, I've been against the system so long that I went around y'all and I still get to number one, or I still chart, or I still get some level of commercial success, speaks to my genius.
Yeah, I do think that's still something.
You get what I'm saying? I think that speaks to his genius. It's almost like saying fuck Adidas or fuck Nike, and my clothing brand that I did on my own would still reach this certain pinnacle.
What you did.
I think that
it's across the board with him.
And I think that that's one of his goals.
Agreed.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need y'all, fuck y'all, and I still did it. So I think that would be something that's important to him.
I just want music that people put time into.
Or just finish it before you
just finish it.
Just finish it. Yeah, that's
just finish it.
Just finish it.
Look at this thing.
That's crazy.
I think that's working against him.
Look at the bar.
I think it's working against him.
Is it really working against him though? Is it really? This guy, you guys forget that this guy did a listening party in a stadium. Is it really working against him? Like, I you know what? I know it's not too much more, but let's go.
I don't know that he cares though.
I think he does.
So, Vulture.
All right, look, if y'all want to watch the rest, you know what I'm saying, of his content, Never Give Up, go to his channel, watch it. You know what I'm saying? He's a really good channel. I like him. You know what I'm saying? He always brings the Podfather and all that good stuff. So make sure y'all go follow him. And as always, I will be putting the source where it came from in the description. So you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So look, man. All I'm saying is, man, what cracks me up with the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, Had to hit that air horn. What cracks me up, man, is these dudes, they pick and choose who they really want to criticize. And let's be honest here. Joe and them have no chance, like Joe and Drake, they have this what I call love-hate relationship. So Joe, he really don't like Drake. And Drake don't really like Joe. But they have to pretend. They like the people who are at work who really don't like each other, but they have to work together and they have to smile and behind your back. I hate that motherfucker. That's how Joe and Drake is. But see, when it comes to anybody else, Joe can afford to call out Kanye. He can afford to, because at the same time, he don't really care about what Kanye gonna do. Kanye's already been kicked down. People are already saying bad things about Kanye, all this stuff. So he in his head, it's easy for him to mock and kick and say whatever he has to say about Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? But I think he be being politically correct on certain artists. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. But what cracks me up is they try to downplay Kanye as if he's not a powerful force in the music industry still. His name still rings bells. I don't care what he does. He's still one of the biggest artists ever, and to this day, he still is. You niggas should be championing and supporting him. You don't have to necessarily like the music, but you should be supporting what he does. This guy left what really kills me is y'all respect people who don't fuck with the industry and do their own thing. But when it come to Kanye, all of a sudden now he has to chart. He has to do this. Why? Why do he have to chart? Why? What does he have to have a number one for? For what? That's my thing. And it's annoying to see how y'all criticize him, but don't really criticize all these other artists. All these other artists are slaves to the music industry. I'm talking like he got out of his shit. And he's selling his album for $5.99. And it's like, oh, I just want him to finish the music. This is his process. This is what he does. Y'all know he do this. And to me personally, I think that's unique for him to drop an album and it's not done all the way. And I know it sounds kind of crazy, but he updates it. Now, he ain't even dropping. I don't think it's necessarily him dropping the album, but I do look at it from the point of view like, okay, well, if I'm putting this out, then maybe, if I don't like something, maybe I'll update it. And it keeps a level of surprise or keeps people on the edge of their seat. Some people, they want the finished product. I get it, but that's not his way of doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's just that. But again, y'all got to stop downplaying it. It's like y'all try to hit him with these backhanded compliments. Like, oh, well, that speaks to the level of his genius. But I'm not going to go listen to the album, though. Huh? Like, what are we doing here? You either going to listen to the album or you're not. You know what I'm saying? But the way y'all criticizing him, to me, is bullshit. Because y'all don't criticize everybody like that. And for you, who was it, Ice or Ish, whoever it was, one of them, the dark-skinned one with the glasses. You know what I'm saying? For you the same dude who listens to all these young dudes and say that they're super fire and they're hot and they're the greatest thing since fucking whatever. But then when it come to Kanye, oh yeah, well, I just don't want to. But you want to hear, you almost broke your back to go listen to the boys, all his stuff. You thought he dropped 100 gigs of music. He didn't. He only dropped 3 songs. But you broke your back to go listen to that. Like, come on, bro. But either way, man, y'all need to really throw some respect on that man's name. That man is a pinnacle reason why hip hop is the way it is. And I could say that. And I ain't even the biggest fan of that nigga. But that nigga is probably one of the reasons why hip hop is the way it is today. He did a lot for hip hop, a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? So don't hit me with the bullshit. And I can tell you right now, if any of these other artists come out with something mediocre, it's, oh, well, he's rapping and he's saying a bunch of nothing. The boy says a bunch of nothing too. Like, come on, man. But either way, man. I'm out of here. Told you talk. You know what it is, man. To y'all. Peace. Bye.